It's 5:50 on a Sunday morning. I'm at a 5K race here in Phoenix. It's a location on the Arizona Canal called Arizona Falls. It's a natural 20-foot drop. There was a hydroelectric plant at this location a long time ago. It closed in the 1950s. They reopened it in 2003 as sort of a park and a historical location. And the race is out and back along the Arizona Canal. You go out to the halfway point, cross to the other side of the canal, and come back. Pretty simple course. I think parts of it you can run on either dirt or sidewalk. I'm running today in my minimalist sandals. For 5K, I would probably be better to run in my 5 fingers because I could run faster in those, but I kind of want to show off my sandals. I want people to see me running in them. Hopefully some people will approach me and ask me questions about them because I like talking about minimalist running and how you don't have to spend $120 on running shoes. That wasn't quite a full week of running. I still have Saturday's 12-mile long run to do. That's part of my training for next month's half marathon in Chicago. So the week started out Sunday with the 5K race. It's been a few years, I think, since I ran a 5K. I don't race that often anymore, maybe a couple events a year. There were just under 400 people there. I didn't film the race itself or the start or the finish because I didn't want to carry my camera, but I really enjoyed it. I felt good the whole time and had a good finish kick. The next run I did was at Shaw Butte. It was a trail run and hike. I find the trails here often are very rocky, and so you have to approach it with the mindset that you can't run the whole thing. You have to kind of mix running with walking, and if you don't have that mindset, I think you're going to be frustrated, because there were just a lot of stretches, particularly going up. The first half were between the loose rocks and the steep grades. It just wasn't practical for me to run. It just wasn't safe. But really nice views out there. Then I did that kind of a hill run at the parking garage in downtown Glendale. There's no hills that close to where I live, but downtown Glendale is less than 2 miles away, and if you go there at the right time, you can hit that garage and run up the ramps when there's hardly any cars there. So that was my running week. Little more variety than a typical running week, but every once in a while I remind myself that I need to kind of mix things up to keep things interesting.